Alright, seen a live stream of where you've gone away, Dave. You're surprised that it all turned out this way, are you? Hello, Mickey, you cunt. Are you surprised, Dave? You know, you I mean, you can quite, frankly thank your best mate for importing, these toxic people over on your channel, turning it into an absolute fucking shitfest, and then you're now playing victim because after having them on your panel, they're now going to go and do things that you and your panelists have kind of all done yourselves, and you allowed it to happen, Dave. Kay has said multiple things to people, Dave, but I think her, just like many other people who are on your fucking panel for a start, have not done fuck all. So, Dave, the question is here. All right, nobody should be looking into anybody's ex past relationships, into anybody's family. But I think it's very ironic how you mention about how basically fucking you're sick of all of it, all to do with Kate and other people trying to dictate, and then mention about how some woman's gonna go and get information and she's gonna go and contact your exes. Dave, you guys were on a panel, including you with Michelle and everybody else, speaking about how you was all gonna, well, you'd love to speak to my mother. Do you remember that, Dave? So I hate to go and say it, but Karma's a fucking bitch, really, isn't it? Karma's a massive motherfucking bitch, isn't it, or is it not? It's a bitch, Dave. It hurts when it stings, and it did fucking sting. Because karma happens. You can't fucking have people sit on your panel, including yourself, make up utter bollocks about people, utter fucking lies, alright, to suit your narrative and everybody else's, and all those cunts say nothing because of the lack of respect. Dave. Oh, you're popular. That's why most of them all got sympathy for you. There's only a couple of people in there who genuinely, within your channel, who genuinely don't take sides. Don't go with narratives. Don't need to put in a fucking opinion or their 10 bobs worth just to feel part of the group. This is what fucking your channels come to a lot of on YouTube, Dave. Listen, we all have opinions, but do you know what really makes me laugh about your channel? Is that when certain people aren't liked on your channel, you guys were talking shit about them for fucking ages. Wolfie last night on yours, what did he go and say, Dave? He said to Chris, go and see Sam and all that, and something about, and basically also go and give Benson a slap, you know. So you're going on about, how you're sick of all the drama because of one individual, Dave. You have got your closest friends, and including yourself, who were fucking putting in their own 10 bobs worth to that drama on your channel, Dave. You allowed it to happen. Grumpy, Dave. Michelle, who else? Smiler, all the other lot in your chat too, and all this shit that was being talked about, including my fucking family, yeah? No apologies or nothing. No, oh, do you know what? That shouldn't really be getting said, Dave. None of that was happening on your live. Oh fuck it, it's a free for all with certain people. Uh, and now everybody's got sympathy. Well, I hate to fucking go and tell you, Dave, but you had it coming. You did. If you're going to allow that sort of fuckery on your channel when you fully well know what those people are like, Dave, and I hate to go and say it, but you don't deserve no fucking sympathy. Fucking off. The only reason why you are going away is because the drama's got too bad. You allowed after motherfucking shit to happen on your panel, Dave. You allowed a lot of it to happen. And listen, hey, I've seen your comment, alright, yeah, you can fuck off out of it, alright, yeah, because listen, your bullshit to do with Dave. What's Kay got on Dave? Alright, no, alright, Kay went on to Dave's, yeah, and something happened on there. He's allowed this bullshit to fucking happen, alright? Apparently, Kay's got something on Dave. Listen, Kay just like all the other drama queens, and Kay, you've already gone admitted you're a drama queen. Just like all the other drama queens, yeah, she's admitted she likes the drama, but she's not the only fucking asshole who was on that channel. Yeah? And her fucking shit to do with Dave, she's pissed off because obviously he fucked her off, didn't he? But she's not the only bad one on that fucking channel. It's only her who's getting called out though. So take your bollocks, alright, yeah, and stay out of mine with that shit. Whatever your name is, Victoria. Yeah? Dr. Bonting, hello. So anyway, as I was saying, Dave, if you're gonna allow that sort of shit to happen on your channel, Dave, then what's gonna end up happening is it's all going to get worse. Sam, on multiple occasions, alright, you were speaking like a cunt to various people on your fucking panel, and you allowed them all to go and do it. Yeah? Kay come up on your panel, was talking that shit on various occasions. But this one fucking time when she goes and does it, and when your channel after multiple fucking streams, Dave, or people talking about people who don't even fucking speak about them, for fuck's sake, after multiple streams of bitching, moaning, slagging off, talking about people's fucking families and shit, uh, after fucking slating people, after allowing your best mate, Michelle, to fucking run the joint, after allowing Beyonce to act like a fucking pageant little brat, fuck me, how did that cunt even fucking get through school? How does he even work? How does he even drive a car? That guy is a fucking retard. In one. My two nieces act more mature than that cunt does. That fucking Beyonce. He's one of the most immaturest cunts I've ever fucking seen on YouTube. He's worse than Michelle. Now let's get on to Michelle, shall we? So how many times did you let her dictate who and who did not go on your channel? She's stirring the fucking pot. On how many occasions, Dave? Twisting shit. How many times, Dave, did you allow your friend Michelle, your best mate, to twist shit on your fucking panel? And now you've had enough. Now, what's Kay gonna go and do? Fuck me. Are you people that stupid? She's just another menopausal old woman. Kay, honestly, you are. You're just very, very menopausal, aren't you, AK? You can't really control yourself until you calm down. How fucking dare that wanky, kick me off. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find all your fucking exes and I'm gonna expose you all over YouTube and let's see how you like that, bitch. And in a couple of days' time, Kate, you're gonna be all nice and calm. Dave's gonna come into your channel and be like, "Hello, Dave, love, how you doing?" In it, Kate, come on. So, Dave, I don't know why you gonna fucked off really. I would understand if you basically, what, didn't contribute towards all this fuckery, didn't allow it on your channel for a start, and then all of a sudden one person's come up and gonna cause all this shit, and then you decide you're not fuck this. But you played a part in it, Dave. Multiple fucking occasions. You twisted the shit, talk crap, grumpies. Oh, don't get me started on fucking grumpy. Oh, that was hilarious. That was so funny watching that. That was hilarious. Fucking hell. Grumpy. Are you cunt surprised that that all turned out the way it did with Grumpy? Are you fucking surprised? Listen, that cunt, alright, yeah, was going on panels speaking about some bollocks to do with how I had gone and fucking targeted his family. Oh, yes, do you know what? Fuck it, you know. It's Benson, yet if Grumpy goes and says it, it's all true. Not only to kind of in the end last night they all went and fell out, yeah. Grumpy tried saying that basically women should not have no flirtiness with their male friends. And that's a fact. I heard it. It wasn't twisted to nothing, Grumpy. You basically say that women should not have no male friends in a flirty way, Grumpy. You did say exactly that. And everybody went at you because of your words. You tried to get various people to basically go on your fucking little narrative, how you've gone and done. And why are they all surprised that you turn up to be a tosser? Because you are, you're a fucking muppet. Uh I mean Jesus Christ, you've had a load of fucking failed relationships, eh, Grumpy? I think dry humping, yes, you heard me out, correct, is probably the best form for you, eh, Grumpy? Definitely. I think you need to start dry humping a bit more. You know, you may be a bit more happier. You know, I mean, the amount of shit that comes out of your fucking mouth, and then you're surprised that Sam come out and said, "Oh, do you know what? Listen, you've been pissing me off the past couple of days." Well, that's what fucking happens when you keep doing a live stream and everybody keeps coming on. The tossers, sooner or later, will start fucking getting absolutely pissed off with each other, won't they? Hey, all the arseholes. Sam's a cunt, Dave's a wanker, but to be honest, Dave has got the most patience out of all those fuckers on there. I will go and admit that. Dave, yeah, on that panel, not in chat, on the fucking panel. But, you know, you're all fucking surprised at how everything's going to turn out. I'm not, honestly. I ain't in the slightest bit. I got no sympathy for you, Dave, and the fact you've had to fuck off. Hey, you allowed them cunts to twist shit on your fucking channel. You allowed them to lie through their teeth, bring up my family, say about basically what, you know, call me a nonce fucking Grumpy did. So he didn't like getting called a rapist. Uh, and everybody's going, oh, poor Dave. You know, you should have let these trolls. You know, you should have let them bring you down, Dave. Please come back. No, Dave, don't let him fucking run you off. All the fucking people in your comment section, you know, honestly, all those people who sat back and said fuck all, you know, honestly, and most of them are assholes. There's only probably one person or one or two people out of all those people who literally did not join in with all the fucking shit and who genuinely, alright, yeah, in my fucking opinion, alright, basically is quite valid, and that's Baron and I Will Never Conform. They're the only two fucking people, but all those other little schmucks in that fucking chat, most of them all were just talking out of bullshit, all fucking, you know, just putting in their 10 bobs worth, all chatting crap, bloody fucking blah. Mm. And then everybody's giving Dave sympathy because basically the renewed cesspit has finally gone under. Well, I hate to go and blow it to you, but that's what happens when you start letting fucking people go talk out of shit in your fucking panel, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, so I've got to go and say on the matter. I don't give a fuck. I really couldn't give a shit. Seriously, I don't know what people expected. Honestly, I think he's going to be back on in the next couple of days. What's happened? Oh, Ron, you don't want to know what's happened. Ron, you don't want to fucking know. Really, really don't. Basically, Dave let his channel turn into a cesspit, and then he's crying now because basically it's all gone tips up. That's what's happened, Ron. And then after he allowed my family to be talked about, me to be called various things, other fucking lies to be made up from various people, just because one person comes up, one touchy old woman who basically can't control her menopause or her hormones, and throws out a couple of threats. So I'm gonna go and fucking, speak to your ex, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna go and dox you. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go and do that, and calms down within a couple of days. Her name's Cool K, by the way. All right, yeah. She then calms the fuck down, and then she's your best friend again. Same old shit on it. Mental problems walking. So basically, I just, thought I was going to put this up. Just the basic, you're going to take the fucking piss. How the fuck can you allow your fucking channel to get that way in the first place and then cry like a bitch just because one person has come up when you feel free to and when it suits you? Oh, do you not? Fuck it, all this drama is a load of bollocks now. We've all had enough. All because of one person without the multiple times when it was allowed to slide. So yeah, that's what's going on, Ron. Yeah. Ah, listen. At the end of the day, I wouldn't have been doing this live right now if he didn't allow all that fucking shit to happen to me on his goddamn mod channel. So I'm just gonna go and take the piss. Mr. Potato Head will be back in a couple of days on another live stream, allowing it all to happen again. When Michelle rings him up and be like, "Oh, Dave, it's not that bad, it's not all that bad, come, let's go and do another live." Does another live stream there in the next couple of days. She's then fucking slating people off, and he's fucking sitting like a good little boy, and I talk shit about LTG, fucking Let's, who else? And then they come off YouTube and go back to clearly that, well, some of them very, very shit, boring, just distasteful lives. Anyway, Ron, before I do end this, yeah, Dave's gone. He's fucked off. Before I do end this, how is everyone doing? Hello, Ghost is in the background. To anybody who was on Dave's and who contributed towards all the shit, you're not welcome in here, by the way. So you do come in here chatting crap. You may as well go and stay in the fucking background because I don't want none of that cesspit bullshit in my channel. Alright? His exes will have a lot to say. Listen. Why are you people going out of? Why are you not going out of your way? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who gives a shit? I don't care about his exes. Why does anybody care? Why are you people going out of your fucking ways? Why does I could not give a flying fuck about those past relationships. I really, really couldn't. I don't care. Does anybody else in this chat? Please put a one in here if you give a fuck about Dave's past relationships, about anything to do with his life, because I certainly fucking don't. I don't care. Leave that shit on K's channel. I ain't interested. Listen, them cunts want to go and say, "Oh, I'm going to go and take a poke into, I think, we should all go, speak to his mum and see how she feels about all this." That was directed at me. I don't care about none of that. You fucking people are so obsessed with this fucking YouTube. Jesus Christ, you're so invested in it. Digging into people's lives, wanting to find out where the fuck they work, wanting to then go and call up their workplace, to get them fired because of some bullshit over YouTube. Calling the fucking police, alright, for petty things on YouTube. Yeah. And then the most craziest thing, people wanting to fucking basically, I mean, I'm not one to go and talk here, But you know, even fucking this, unless it's that fucking bad, you know, real world. I didn't ever think I'd be taking it into the real fucking world. Only on two different occasions when the people have gone and asked for it that bad. But fucking hell. Just because of a couple of dirty words on YouTube, people want to go and take a look into people's fucking private lives, on their fucking on their Instagrams, on their fucking Facebooks, alright, and fucking doxing their families and shit. Really? It's fucking sad. Ministry it's happened to. Bants and rants. How many other fucking people? You people are fucking pathetic. Honestly, sad cunts. Fucking grow up. Jesus Christ. I will never conform. Can Grumpy and Smiler have the link, please, Nathan? When they finish their cornermen, Michael and Jay have been round two. I'll be the ref, and Wayne can hold up the round cards dressed in mankini. I will never conform. Listen, man to man, it. You know what I mean? Fucking honestly, I don't really have a father figure. You know, my father figures in hospital right now, and when or when I need that man to man chat, I need it to be done with somebody who can have a conversation. I will never conform. Smoke. It's got a lot. Shit to sharp shoe and one cigarette. What? Anyway, I'll never conform. Why are you all surprised that Dave's turned out that way? Why is he even going off? I mean, realistically, didn't he all allow this shit to happen? Grumpy, I mean, are you fucking surprised at that? I will never conform. Are you at all surprised? Are you? Did that all happen last night? Fucking hell. I will never conform. I was watching that live. Kay went up there, she got kicked off because obviously, certain females don't get on. But I hate to go and break it that I never conform. In honesty, do you not think, alright, yeah, that certain people have had to abide by the rules and certain people haven't? That's the only reason why Dave's channel went to fucking shit. And then and then a lot of them are all sitting in the fucking panel bitching about other people, making up lies, which is hence why I had to go on at that time because they were all talking lies about me. And then he fucks off, I'll never conform. So, this is nothing really towards you. I mean, to be honest, you and Baron, I can understand. Do you know what I mean? But, to do with, fucking Baron doesn't really get involved with a lot of the fucking shit. He just kind of sits in the background. So do you. I never conform, but I'm quite shocked. Why is everybody giving Dave sympathy? He allowed all this all to happen on his channel. I really am fucking confused, to be quite honest. I never conform. I wouldn't listen. I wasn't going to put up this live if my family. If my family wasn't allowed to be talked about, if lies weren't able to be made up about me, yeah, I wouldn't be putting this up. And then all because just because some menopausal old woman called Kay, so she's gonna go and take a dive in, and then he's sick of all the drama. You are banned from my cafe for what you said, so don't bother, Grinch. I'll go and tell so actually gives a fucking get the fuck out of my chat. doing lives, I got someone exposed. Exposed for what? Unless they're a fucking nonce. Unless they've done something that fucking bad. Why are you people so invested? He won't come back because his ex is... Listen. Who gives a fuck about his exes? Who cares? For fuck's sake. Listen, alright? It's already been proven for one that fucking one of them, Miss Emma's, a menopausal outbreak, for fuck's sake. You know, that one's already been proven. Tried to drag me into shit to do with her and Dave. So what's this all about? What a lot of you females can't control your menopause and hormones outbreaks. Fucking control it. It's that simple. Us men fucking get told we have to shut our mouths and be good little boys. So why can't most you women? Fuck me. I mean, do you really need to be stuck in the fucking shed with some fucking water and some dried up toast? And maybe a bit of milk for some calcium? You know, honestly. Fucking hell, man. Sam comes out, oh, you've been fucking pissing me off in the past couple of days. That fucking absolute bitch don't stop yapping her fucking gum. She's like a fucking chihuahua, for fuck's sake. Don't shut the fuck up. Crying out loud, man. Honestly. Depends what they say. What do you mean depends what who says what? Why does that even matter, man? Fucking hell. Why does any of this shit even fucking matter? I've not been on YouTube much, Nathan. I don't know who Kay is, but watch Dave's live back and left comments in the comment section about it being listen, I'll never conform. Look, at the end of the day, all right, yeah, I'm ending this in a bit because I've got stuff to go and do. But look, at the end of the day, we can agree on this one thing, all right, yeah. Sparky's family should not have been doxxed, all that crap. But in terms of with how Sparky conducted himself, he wasn't the saint I'll never conform. He was not a perfect man on here. Now, the only reason why he probably went away is because it was all getting to him. To be honest, it was quite clear he had some sort of mental fucking problems going on. I never conform. You know, he didn't do himself no favors. He was a bit of a drama queen. I never conform himself. You know, listen, I wish nothing bad on the man. Do you know what I mean? Listen, could you imagine if all us fucking people on YouTube, literally in our heads every single fucking day about all these people we don't like? Could you imagine? Or we didn't get on with? Could you imagine? You wouldn't be able to fucking sleep at night. You wouldn't be able to go and do anything. You'd be too busy banging your head against the wall thinking, I'm going to fucking sort him out. He shouldn't be here. She shouldn't be here. That cunt shouldn't be here. Why are they all fucking here? You wouldn't have a fucking life. I would never conform. So there may be some people who I literally, genuinely do not, you know, give a fuck about, you know, but I wish no ill on them. Let them go and live their lives. It's fuck all to do with me. Do you know what I mean? Apart from all the doxing and all that, which shouldn't have been done, everything else, you know. Everybody, listen, a lot of people like the drama until they grow out of it. I never conform. That's just my opinion on Sparky. He liked a lot of the drama, and he grew out of him. And then obviously, where his family got doxed and all that, of course, that's gonna fucking mess with you mentally. You know, it happened to Ministry. I will never conform. Gripper, but their lives all got more and more vicious. Gripper went away because of Zara, but I heard something about fucking what Gripper said towards Zara. I don't, to be honest, I don't even know I'll never conform. I don't even care, man. All that I know is that people are literally, they're just paying attention, too much attention to every other fucker's lives. That's all they're doing. These people who, aren't going to, that they're not going to meet these people in real life. Half these people, just because they don't like someone, or just because they've upset him on fucking YouTube over something so stupid, or because they felt like, their ego got tarnished. They want to go out, all right, and fucking basically ruin it, go on their Facebook and find out everything about their fucking family and go and dox it all over the place just to get back at them. It's fucking sad, man. And do you know what's so funny? I will never conform. Grumpy last night said, you know, YouTube was a good place until people realised that they could say whatever they wanted behind behind their computer screen, and there basically be no repercussions. Funny that coming from a man, all right, yeah, who threatened my family. Do you know what I mean? I never conform. And now because of that, when I'm up and when I'm fucking ready, yeah, I will be going to Manchester. You know, do you know what I mean? These people don't understand that there's shit, that there's actually people who don't give a fuck and will actually, who have got the bollocks to do that shit. Half these people who literally are saying to Torbs, I showed up. Torbs didn't go live, I will never conform on that day. He wanted me to meet him at a police station. I fucking showed up. Yeah, it may have been at a police station, but that was Torbs' idea, not fucking mine. But I showed up. I went there hoping that Torbs would be there too. But they won't fucking mention that. But it's the same with all this other crap though. There's people who are actually going to turn up. Do you want to know how many people wanted my address? I'll never conform. Loads of people. I gave them a lead to go and get it. They had a lead to go and get it, and they would not go and get it. They all feel very, very tough doing it all behind their fucking computer screen. All of them. You're correct, I never conform. It's not always the fucking host fault. It's the wankers who turn up. Is Tyrone in my chat? Can't even see him. Let me go and see what this prick's saying. I don't even want him even in here. Tyrone. I don't even want you even in here, so why don't you fuck off? Because I was surprised at you as well. I never conformed, Tyrone. Your family, your not your family. Your address got doxed. That put that one put your family's life in danger because anybody could have gone and turned up. You, just like Yogi, of all people, I'd have expected Yogi to have some sort of sympathy, right, for my father being mentioned when he's dead. And there was no sympathy for that cunt. It was only a boo-hoo. It was basically to fit a narrative to spin it against me when some other cunt was fucking speaking about about my father. And then my family, got threatened by some cunt who, if he actually went and showed up, Tyrone, that would have been his fucking day. And instead of you saying anything towards them lot, you come and you fucking gave me shit. Change the record. Do you know what's so funny, Tyrone? How would you have gone and felt, alright, if I went and told you, right, to stop being a bitch and come on YouTube? Not that I would have, because you weren't being a bitch when your address got doxed. But how would you have gone and felt if I went and called you a bitch and be a man and come back on YouTube? You've only been doxed. You wouldn't have gone to like that, Tyrone. So how do you think it made me feel when you come at me and said I need to go and change the record after some man who never brought no evidence about me speaking about his family, targeting his family, because it never fucking happened. Yeah? How do you think that made me feel? You said fuck all towards none of those pricks and you never will. So you won't welcome me, Tyrone. Who mentioned my dad? Let's did. On multiple occasions on a panel. I told, I said my dad's dead to Let's, and he mentioned it on multiple panels. And then Yogi clicked it saying Nathan jumps lower than low, because I said that his mum should have gone and swallowed him. You know, he mentioned my fucking dead family, so that was my reply. And then Yogi spins it around as if I'm the bad guy, because he's a fucking dickhead. He ain't allowed in here. He's banned in all of his accounts. He ain't fucking welcome in here. Stupid cunt. Oh, let me go and see what dickface fucking Tyrone's saying. Come on, let's go and see this shit. Let's see what dickface is saying, shall we? Before fuck off, I will never conform. That's me, you cunt. You do that, and I'll fucking ban you, and you can be another tosspot to go around on the hate list. Yeah, Tom, why don't you fuck off somewhere else? Go on. Don't let a door hit you on the way out. Anyway, I'm fucking ending this. I've got to go and speak to someone about fucking banning a certain. Listen, I will never conform. Keep on encouraging Tyrone to fucking time out that account of mine, and I'll fucking ban you. Oh. There you go, I never conform. You can have a 300 seconds for encouraging him to go and time up my account. Tyrone, you will be fucked off. I don't care if you like certain people in here. Why make him a mod? No, I made him a mod when he come into my chat basically accusing me of like doxing it. So because I didn't know he was being doxed, I gave him a spanner to sort that out. And then what happened was one day I was very, very fucked up and I personally gone and blocked him. So then what happened was when I actually personally blocked him, there's something going on with Google. I can't unblock him, Ron. So basically I've got to get Ministry. I keep forgetting I've got to get Ministry to unblock, to ban him and remove his spanner. There's the explanation for that one. Anyway, no, you can fuck off. Tyrone, I ain't interested, Tyrone. I ain't interested. I don't come on your fucking channel, Tyrone. I don't come in there. I'm not interested. Tyrone, you can have a bitch about this all you fucking want. Yeah? You can have a bitch about it, I really don't care. Listen, keep going around and around and around and around in circles. You cunted me off at Aaron Juj, if you remember that. Fucking hell, man. There you go. I never conform. If you are still in there, if you're not, you know, got the ump with me again, you've just been given 10 seconds. That was only, you know, just my little getting you back for encouraging Tyrone to time out my other account. But listen, Tyrone, listen. At the end of the day, all right, I literally, you know, honestly, Tyrone, you know, you sailed that ship. You know, when you allowed, I'll tell you what, Tyrone. I'll tell you what. I'll come on your panel, yeah. I'll come on there and I'll have a man to man, but I don't think it'll go anywhere, Tyrone. I just think you literally want me to come on your panel because basically you just want to be able to come in my chat and say hello to people, no matter how many times you've gone and cunted me off on yours. Ugh. I know, a massive fucking prat. You can add to the long list of people who don't like me now. Anyway, listen, I'm off. I've been on here for longer than I expected. Alright, probably going to get accused of clout chasing, accused of using someone's, you know, downfall of their channel to build mine, all the rest of the other shit. I don't care. Have a good one, or peace out. Ron, when are you gonna go live next? Ain't seen you in a while. Be good to have a catch up. Not back yet. What does that mean? Oh, you're taking a break from doing live streams. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Why are you coming here talking shit like I give a fuck? Listen, listen. Like a lot of people go and do on their own live streams about something. You know, we've all got opinions. For fuck's sake, I don't care if people don't care about my opinion, whether they don't give a shit, whether they're not interested. So your comment right now doesn't even actually count or make any fucking sense, because I've gone said multiple times that this is not for anybody to go and take notice. It's my panel, and it's me literally just to go and speak something, for fuck's sake. So what's your point? Anyway, fuck off. Oh, you're away. Ron's on holiday in Africa. Oh, fair enough. Anyway, I'm off. It's been very, very fucking boring 48 minutes of my life that I will never get back. Peace out all. Have a good one. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your afternoon and your day. Bye bye.